guys, so I've got my coffee and this is a really quick lesson on how to alternate pick and why it's really important in your playing. All of the exercises that are going to be on here are going to be transcribed, tabbed out, and they're going to be on my Patreon page. So that's patreon.com/Exeter Guitar Lessons. So in the description section, go and click on the link and go and join. There's tons of stuff on there. There's backing tracks, transcriptions, videos, where I continue delving into the stuff that I talk about on here. And then there's also an option for you to actually request transcriptions or backing tracks, and I'll make them for you. And it all starts from £3. It's in the description just below here. And don't forget, subscribe as well. Let's get on with it. Okay guys, so alternate picking. This is basically where you're going down, up, down, up, down, up. And it's just a strict movement. One down pick, one up pick, and it doesn't matter which string you go to. Okay, it's just down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, now just a quick note about the right hand here and how you're playing it. You want to make sure that your movements aren't too wide. You don't want that kind of thing, okay? It's not strumming. If you've been used to strumming and this is your first foray into single note picking, then just make sure that you change your technique ever so slightly, making sure that your pick, just kind of like with strumming, is just ever so slightly angled, so it's not absolutely 90 degrees onto the guitar. If you can see down the neck there, it's not 90 degrees onto the guitar, it's ever so slightly tilted, okay? That just makes it easier for speed. And then the other thing is just making sure, like I said, that it's just really small movements. So like that there, you can still get a lot of volume out of just these small movements by just how much force you're putting onto it. You don't need to employ the whole arm for this, so it can just be in the wrist. Okay, so alternate picking, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm just going to quickly share with you a good exercise for putting this into practice in melodies and scales down here and everything when you bring your left hand in. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 notes on one string and then 1 note on another string. So we're going to take 2 notes on the top E string, down and up, and then when we get to the next string, B, we're going to go down. Okay, this is something I learnt from another guitarist. And it's just such an important and really useful technique. Okay, so down on one string, up on another string, up on the same string, and then down on the next string, okay? And then because of the fact that this is in 3 and our alternate picking is obviously in 2, when we then go to play the phrase again, we're going to start it with an up rather than a down. So we'll end up starting the next phrase with up, down, up onto the B string, okay? So you'll end up with this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, okay? Just practice that. As, you know, just to improve your muscle memory. Just practice it. You can practice that kind of thing in front of the TV as well. Okay. Now, as you'll see from the little example at the beginning, at the top of this video, I was playing in the A minor pentatonic, and the A minor pentatonic scale. The A minor pentatonic scale, really, really important scale to be learning if you're just starting into playing single notes and soloing, okay? And you can utilize this technique in the A minor pentatonic area. So we can just take 3 notes from the A minor pentatonic. So we could always take these 3 notes here. So the 4th string on the 7th fret, the 5th fret on the 4th string as well, so 7th fret, 4th string, 5th fret, 4th string, and then 7th fret on the 5th string. And do the same thing in 3s again. Okay, and you can do that anywhere in that pentatonic. So if you just started into string bending, then you could use it here. You could use the kind of the Jimmy Page thing. Okay, so it's the same thing with the right hand with the down or strict alternate picking, down up, down up, down up, down up, down up, down up. Okay, etc. etc. All right. So these exercises here, make sure that you're practicing them with a metronome. You can use a backing track if you want to practice some of your blues licks and extend this technique out to your blues licks. Backing track is over on Patreon. If for as little as £3 a month, you can get that backing track and more stuff on there. So get practicing, and I'll see you next time. Okay guys, there it was. I finished my coffee, and hopefully you got something out of that. Don't forget, I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and most importantly, Patreon. If you go on there, you can support me doing what I'm doing on here, and it enables me to be able to do all of these free lessons on here as well. So head over to patreon.com/Exeter Guitar Lessons, and on there you can get all of your transcription and video needs met. And yeah, I'll see you next time.